It's the deal, man. It's your boy Kalan.FrFr, and welcome to my cover shoot for Rolling Out magazine. For real, we on the set for my cover of Rolling Out magazine. Two for real. My name is Kalan.FrFr from Los Angeles, California. I'm the chosen one.
How did you get your name?
Just keeping it real, being myself. So the for real stamp is like, it's like a verification or 100% authentication. Once people notice that you can stand on your own 10 and stuff like that, you feel me, you accept that within yourself, that you're gonna be yourself unapologetically, that's when you can earn your for real stamp.
Being from LA and being able to be self-certified, what does that mean to you to be able to bring that yourself?
It's 100%. It's a lot of people that's like from LA that can't go everywhere in the city, can't do nothing. I could go pop up wherever I want, stand on business like 100%. And it's like the respect and the love gonna always be there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Big on respect and the love gonna be there wherever I go. So, you know, that just come with being for real, being myself. A lot of people don't got that privilege, especially coming up in LA when like most people usually like choose a gang or be from a hood or something like that. Like, I'm just standing tenfold, just me, you know what I'm saying?
Talk about something you remember growing up in LA. You can start like, I remember growing up as a kid in LA.
Yeah.
And what's something that you remember particularly that you think about when it comes to how it's helped define and shape who you are?
Just growing up in LA, I remember we used to have like a lot of parties around my area. They used to throw like, rent out warehouses and throw parties and have functions and stuff like that, and just all kind of different music and the Battle Zone, Tommy the Clown, coming to people's birthday parties and just different stuff. I always knew I wanted to be a staple, you know what I'm saying? Somebody that can take what our culture has given us and be able to share it in different places. Cause like when I started traveling, when I got older, I started realizing a lot of people don't really know much about our culture. All they think it is gangbanging and lowriders for real. And it's so much more than that.
How would you describe the culture of LA? There's so many facets of it.
Yeah.
But if you were to tell somebody in a nutshell, maybe they live overseas, but they love American culture in particular, they want to know about LA, how would you describe it?
Describing LA as a culture in a nutshell is just electric. You know, every corner you turn is a new piece of culture because we got so many different parts and different types of people in LA. But one thing you won't be able to do in LA is go against the grain. We always gonna stand up for each other. So it's just so electric when, you know, you could be downtown, you could see the Staples Center. You could go to East LA and then you would be embraced by the Spanish community. You can go to West LA and see certain type of Renaissance black people. You can go to Compton and see cowboys. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so many different boroughs in LA and different places in LA. You know, our heart, soul, integrity, what makes us special.
When you think about your music now,
yeah,
and who you make it for,
like speaking about my sound and just how it was developed and who it was for, my sound is for real people. I make music for real people, for the everyday person, for people going through every situation in life, for lovers, for haters, for toxicity, for going through things like heartbreak, struggles. I make music for everybody. Like, so I've lived in so many different pockets in LA, so I've developed so much lingo and sauce from all like different places in LA to like build up. And it's just like, you a sponge. Like, I done soaked up so much game. Now it's like, with the music, I feel like it's getting squeezed out of me, so it's able to run in like so many different levels, like connecting different dots, streets, and you know what I'm saying, different people that went to different schools and all kind of stuff like that. I feel like I'm like the center, you know what I mean? I don't know if a lot of people are familiar with like zodiacs and stuff like that. There's a picture of like a person and it's holding, like standing in the middle of all the zodiacs, and that's like the Aries man, but that's the balance between everything, and I feel like I'm the balance between everything.
You feel like you've reached this level of enlightenment to where you recognize that emotional intelligence that you possess? Like, at what point did you feel like you wanted to bring that to the masses?
I feel like when I was young, I kind of noticed it, but I didn't know what it was. I feel like I've always known it, but I never really knew that's what I was doing. Because like, I'll be over here with one side of my family, come over here, be with my other cousins and stuff like that. And I'm like, man, when we getting older, hey, we gotta go over there and go do some of that. We gotta go hang out over there. So it's like, you know, you might go to the Louisiana's in Carson, but you might want to go to, you feel me, you might get up from right there and go to Taco P. You know what I'm saying? It's just so many different stuff. You might want to go party over here with these females that went to this, that went to Crenshaw. You feel me? You might want to go Orange County, go see what's going on down there. It's just LA so separated but connected at the same time. You know what I mean?
Compton's produced so many legends, Kendrick,
yeah.
The list goes on. Growing up, like, how did their music and their presence influence you, and how did it inspire you to kind of carve out your own lane?
Oh man, it just made me hungry. You know, I always enjoy listening to so much music. Like, stars here, like, you could be famous in LA and just be here and be famous in LA, like go viral. Like, so I've listened to so many different artists growing up, like, that are now my peers, you know what I mean? And the homies like the Dom Kennedys. Like, you might be walking down the street on Fairfax and see Dom, and you feel me? Crazy day. I remember a time and place, you might be walking down the street in Fairfax and see Lil Uzi. Like, you never know what's going on. Like the Snoops, going to football games and seeing Snoop Dogg, you know what I mean? And just talking to Snoop and him just, like, me transitioning to music and him making sure I'm always good with the music and stuff like that. Like, when you from LA, you gonna feel LA. What's
something that Snoop told you that you'll always remember?
Don't let these suckers get me off my grind. Big on, like, he be big on telling me to just make sure. It'd be the same as like what he was telling us in football, just making sure you handling your business and don't let nobody, your mojo, just stay on 10 toes. Like, don't switch up for nobody, don't switch up for this. And, you know what I'm saying? Just make sure you're doing your thing, and don't be scared to call him. That's always one thing he be stressing. Like, man, you better make sure you call me if you need me for anything.
So you were an athlete.
Probably been playing against Snoop team and like in the same leagues and all of that since probably I was 10 years old, 12 years old, around then. And then from like, he followed, like he stick with his guys, like, you know what I'm saying? He followed us all the way to college, make sure we good in college. I went to San Diego State, I played at San Diego State. When he had a show or something out there, we with him all day. We go pull up on him as soon as he get to San Diego, backstage, running around. I remember being on stage with him, performed at this festival. I forgot the name of the festival. It was like right before I stopped playing football and started rapping. I was on stage with bro. I think that's probably one of the moments that I was like, man, I want to be a rapper for sure. This for sure what I'm supposed to be doing. So, you know, that was life changing. You probably don't even know how life changing that was for me.
When you think about that moment on stage with Snoop, there was something that happened inside you that made you realize you wanted to do this for real. Yeah. How would you describe that feeling, and have you kept it throughout? Because that's the passion, that's birth. How would you describe that?
It was the energy in the crowd, like the response. And they weren't even there for me. Like, now, imagine like turning it on and now I could go sell out like humongous stadiums and, like, you feel me? I sell hella tickets. Like, I've never not did a sold out show. You feel me? Knock on wood. Thank God. It's no feeling like performing. It's nothing that matches the energy of people hearing what you're saying, feeling what you're saying, and saying it back to them, saying it back to me. You know, like, I get so many people that stop me on the street, in the airport, grocery store, whatever, and just tell me like how much my music changed their life. Or I see so many comments online and tell me like, oh man, this got me through a lot, or you did this for me, like, I appreciate you. It's just from women, just talking about confidence. You know what I'm saying? Just making them feel themselves. Like, that's what I want the most. I want the women to feel themselves. I want you to feel like you the baddest shit ever. Like, you the finest shit ever. When you turn my shit on, you gotta feel 100%. If a nigga ever calls you whack, anything, fuck him. I could cuss? Yeah, fuck that nigga. Like, you the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, as soon as you turn my shit on, you gotta know it. Like, I'm doing that for that. So emotional intelligence, like, I think a lot of people skip out on the emotional intelligence that I put out. I try to make sure I teach or give a little bit of game that it's okay to, like, have feelings and emotions. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's okay for me to grieve on one song. It's okay for me to cry, you know what I'm saying? It's okay for you to miss your girl. It's okay for you to want another nigga girl. Sometimes you're gonna go through that. I just feel like it's a lot of those conversations that in our communities, the door gets closed on. Just being able to express that through the music. Some people can't afford therapy. Some people don't even know what therapy is. So I feel like music always been very therapeutic for me, and that's something everybody should have, you know, a safe space. So that's why I feel like I'm the balance. I'm like that safe space for my people.
Go girl that empower women to be
Yeah.
go-getters. You know, what's the story, or what was your upbringing like that made you want to uplift women?
You know, that's my mama made me want to uplift women, man. That's just me and her. Seeing her do her thing, working, getting up every day, taking care of me. She always just wanted to be the best mother she could be. So pat on her back to her forever. Like, I could never repay her. Nothing monetary could ever repay her for what she instilled in me. But just watching her do it by herself and the way she did it, you know what I'm saying? I don't really feel like I missed out on nothing. We weren't rich or nothing like that, but like, you couldn't tell me that. Jordan's dropped, I had them, you know what I'm saying? So.
How do you think your look, your energy, what like words of advice did you give to other gentlemen who want to be able to be in a place to give women that same kind of encouragement or inspiration? What tips would you give them?
Well, it gotta be in you, not on you, for sure, like definitely. If you don't feel like that about you ain't feeling the women, if you a he-man woman hater from the get-go, that's just gonna be you. I don't know what happened to you along the road. Definitely just treat women how you want your mama or your sister, you know what I'm saying, your daughter to be treated.
Tell us about what we can expect next from your music, and heard you drop the album.
So this summer, California Player, show y'all how to play. It's gonna be super serious. Been working on this project for a minute. I feel like it's my best music thus far.
What's the best date idea that you've ever come up with, or you can think of?
Probably like my best dating idea that I done came up with is probably like a picnic. Have fun on that, you feel me? Go to the park, get some champagne, some wine, some little snacks and all that, little sandwich. Vibe out, go get some games, some Don Julio, get faded. You know what I'm saying? And you know where that's gonna go. So that's just where to start. But I bet you she gonna have way better time to take her to any restaurant, any of that. Break that blanket out, put that blanket on that grass, let her touch that grass, go get them little paints and shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'll have you a good time, I promise you. I promise.
What are your love languages?
Words of affirmation, or probably like physical touch. Probably my love language, probably physical touch. Like, I'm a cuddler. Like, it's like if she in the bed with me, I definitely gotta have like my foot on her or something for sure. Like, at least, even if it's hot, I'm definitely one of them type of niggas. Yeah.
And talk about your style. We didn't get to that. Right now, I don't know what you're rocking. Something.
I got that good Subi on. I got Subi on head to toe. The shoes, Subi shirt. You know what I'm saying? A little light joint, long sleeve, Subi. Carpenter shorts. You know. Just be putting it on. I be fly. Like, it don't matter what it is. Like, I'm not no certain type of. You only gonna see me wear one thing. You gonna see it on me. It's gonna be on me. It's gonna look good. It's gonna be fly, fresh, head to toe, ensemble.
What are a few things that you look for in some of your clothes that you might?
Definitely fitting. I feel like I'm a little on the taller edge, so I gotta make sure pants fit right for sure. If pants be awkward, cuts, fabrics. I'll be like real into cuts and fabrics and stuff like that. The way certain pants flow, the way certain shoes fit, the way stuff feels. You might get hot, nigga be sweating. And I hate a nigga that put the whole mannequin on. That's whack, bro. Stop doing that. Don't go to the store and get the whole outfit off the mannequin. That's bunk. That's not what we doing. Go mix and match some stuff. Go look at the stuff from last season. Go run around the store, grab a little bit of everything, piece it together, and get fly.
3 keys for the summer, like 3 tips for having the perfect summer you must have.
Most players' summer, strap it up. Very first thing you must do, strap it, my boy. Make sure you outside. Make sure you find you some daytime activities, some good thing. Don't leave your girl around me and play for real, my nigga, for real. You know what I'm saying? Them 3 tips for the summer. Gotcha. What's the deal, man? It's your boy Kalan.FrFr, and you watching Star Studio. Make sure y'all check out my album, California Player, out right now.